Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Margaret, or Margaret Corleone Blues. Hello. I always make my intros too long, so we're just gonna do this really fast. So I made my Do I Still Hate Twilight video, and I still hated it, but I'll link that in the description if you haven't seen it. Basically, I hated Twilight. I was in like the Twilight age range era when the movies came out and started getting popular, and I read all the books and I saw the first movie and I hated it. And when I was in high school, I like wanted to be cool and I pretended I hated things that were popular to be like different, because people made fun of the stuff I liked, like, you know, like Harry Potter and like Teen Titans and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna make fun of things popular people like. So I'd be like, oh, I hate Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is the worst singer ever. I literally hate her. Bad Romance is the worst song ever written. But you know what? I actually love Lady Gaga, and I just said that to not be like the other kids in my class. So I was like, do I still hate Twilight, or was that just me being like, no, I'm cool, I'm too cool for this. I didn't think I was cool in high school. I still don't think I'm cool. We're gonna watch New Moon and just roast it. I want to roast it. I feel like I haven't filmed a movie reaction in a while. I actually filmed two that I wasn't able to upload, so it's been a hot minute, and I'm getting ready to roast Twilight. New Moon. This is actually the first time I've seen New Moon. I read the book a long time ago. I think out of the books it was my favorite. I think because Edward was in it last, so there wasn't as creepiness. And also I think back before he fell in love with the baby, I actually really like Jacob as a character. I thought he was just like a cool, fun friend for Bella, even though I hated all of them. But yeah, I did enjoy Jacob when he was like Bella's friend, and then he started to turn into a huge creep. So then I was like, no, he's creepy. He's not. This is the only Jacob that matters. Thank you very much. Usually little Jake doesn't get kissed till the end. Little Jake's gonna get kissed early. Try to do my hair and makeup all dramatic to be like vampire-y. I'm actually also more excited for this one than the first one. Michael Sheen, I think I've only seen him in Good Omens, but I love Good Omens, and he's amazing in that. And then Jamie Campbell Bower, who I've always liked since Sweeney Todd, he's in this too. They're both the Valtteri, or is that they're called the Valtteri? I don't know what the heck they're called. Yeah, but you know, obviously he played Vecna slash Henry on Stranger Things, and he did amazing. So I'm kind of excited to see those two in this movie. One of the reasons why I want to finish all the Twilight movies, just to say I've seen them, also because Rami Malek's in like the last two. Still trying to figure out how to do like that split screen thing that like most reactor YouTubers do. I don't really know how to do it. Can somebody tell me how to do it? But it's Twilight, so I figured for this video it doesn't matter, because I'm probably saving you by not showing you Twilight. Okay, so we're gonna watch New Moon and probably roast it and get annoyed with it, because it's probably gonna suck big time. Also, I'm watching this on Peacock. All of them are available to watch on Peacock, and Peacock should sponsor me, because I watch them all the time. That's how I get my John Belushi SNL fix, because they have every episode of SNL on them. So that's why I watch my baby at night. Damn it, Edward. He's so creepy. Oh, this is a dream. I remember this from the book. Oh, so she's projecting. She's like, oh, I'm gonna get out what is dirt, and Edward's gonna say young and hot forever and creepy forever. I got it now. He looks so stupid. Looks like he just dumped like a bottle of highlighter on his face. Charlie, yes! Charlie is the best character in this entire series.
I thought we agreed no presents.
Well, one for me is not wrapped.
You could at least be grateful. He got you a camera! Be grateful.
That's actually great. Thanks, Dad.
It goes with this one from your mom. We coordinated. Well,
That's so wholesome. Charlie is literally...
put your pictures in from senior year.
That's actually really sweet. This movie's 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm gonna shoot myself. Oh my god, it's so cheesy. Slow motion. And the wind blowing through his hair. Oh my god. Please. Yeah. I actually agree with Edward about something. I'm just really curious. Can somebody answer this for me? How much like research did Stephanie Meyer do on like Native American culture? Because I feel like Dreamcatcher, it's just like That's like all she knows.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Are they watching the version with the knockoff Zac Efron? Because that's what we... Oh my god, they're crying. Jesus.
Not the girl, suicide.
Oh yes, this is such a great message for teenagers.
Dagger to the heart. So many different options.
Why would you say that?
He's so emotionally manipulative. Like, Romeo and Juliet is not supposed to be idolized or romanticized. Hello. I'm getting bored already of this crap. But my makeup looks good, and my hair looks good, and my lipstick looks good. My boobs look good.
Very old, very spectacle.
The Volturi are already way cooler than anybody else in this movie.
The only thing that can hurt me is you. I don't have anything else.
It's not true.
If I were Bella, I'd get a restraining order. I hate when people, like, pick apart morality of, like, movies and stuff. Like, oh, like, the main character's a bad guy. We shouldn't watch this because it's about bad guys. Like, you know, with, like, Goodfellas and, like, all that stuff. But, like, I think if it's something, like, marketed towards, like, teenagers and you're saying that this is, like, the perfect romance, and when it's, like, literally textbook abuse, that is a very, very bad thing and dangerous thing. Really, Rosalie's correct to hate Bella. This, I've seen this clip before, and I remember this is when Jasper tries to attack her. This is exactly what Rosalie has been worried about. She was right, but she's like the villain just because she's not Bella. They just ate her. That would have been a great ending. I'd be like, yes. I feel like Carlisle is the Cullen I hate the least, despite the fact that he's forcing his children to go to high school for hundreds and hundreds of years, because, you know, maybe that's the reason why Edward's suicidal. Maybe it's because he has to keep going to high school over and over again, because I'd be pretty suicidal if that were me. They both look, every time they kiss, it's so shocking to me that they dated for so long. Every time they kiss, they look nauseous. They, like, it literally looks like you took two people who hated each other more than anything and forced them to kiss. Like, I get Edward's kind of, like, struggling with wanting to eat her, and not in the good way kind of thing, but, like, they literally look like they're about to puke when they kiss. How did he get into our house? Did he, like, have a key? Did Charlie let him in? Like, her dad's a cop, and if I heard the crap that he was saying, like, I would kick his ass. Like, for sure. Olivia Benson would not stand for that. Olivia Benson and Charlie team up to kick Edward's ass. Going for a walk in the woods where it's where you're gonna get murdered, Bella.
We have to leave forks.
Good. Get out. Get out. Go.
Carlisle's supposed to be 10 years old when he looks.
People look young. Just say you got Botox, dude. You're a doctor. You can pay for Botox.
Nothing but what I always expected.
Yeah, then why did you bring around your bloodthirsty family?
Nothing compared to what could have happened.
This is what Rosalie was saying in the last movie, with that she was worried about something like this happening, and she was very much in the right to say that. You know, Edward's actually right for once. He should have stayed away. Every emotion she does, she, like, looks like she's gonna throw up. She got nominated for an Oscar. I mean, good for her if she's gotten better at acting, or if it's just... Maybe it's just the movie, I don't know. Besides Charlie, the other best thing about this movie is the scenery. Like, oh, I love forests. I live near a lot of national parks, and they're so pretty. I want to go to Washington State one time and hang out with Ryan Stiles. That's my goal. It's my life goal. It's my dream. Let's make it happen. This just doesn't even, like, evoke any emotions for me. Like, am I supposed to be crying? Am I supposed to feel bad for her that her creepy boyfriend left? Like, because I don't feel bad for her.
Who else can I talk to? I'm lost.
Talk to Charlie. Why aren't you talking to Charlie?
That homeboy could have been a psycho. I was about to end up in an FBI interview room like some lame TV show.
She's correct, actually.
You're an adrenaline junkie now? That's cool. You can go bungee jumping. You don't get on the back of some random loser's motorcycle. Crazy.
Like, literally everybody in this movie has more common sense than Bella. And then...
I saw him.
oh my god. And then it's always portrayed like they're, like, in the wrong. I think they should have not gone down the love triangle route and just made Jacob, like, a cool friend for Bella. Would have made him much more likable.
Get it. Jake, you're like buff.
Jake, you're like buff.
You're like 16. I don't get it.
Jake, you're like buff. It's only Jake that matters.
So the bike building story is true.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I taught him everything he knows.
Jake's gonna watch the movie.
Friends.
Oh my god.
Girlfriend. It's awesome.
Did they give him steroids? Like, how do you get a 16-year-old to look like that? That's, like, actually really sad. I, like, genuinely feel bad for Taylor Lautner. He was 16, I think, in this movie, and they have him running around with this shirt, like, shirtless, and, like, all, like, these, like, 50-year-old women were, like, stalking him, I remember. It's very creepy. Like, there's just, like, so much wrong with this franchise, and marketing Taylor Lautner as, like, a sex symbol when he was a minor is one of the worst things to me.
Hikers were killed by some bear.
It was Dogman or Bigfoot. I mean, I know it wasn't, but I wish. Are there Bigfoot romance novels like this? I want to know. I'll totally do one. Is he werewolfing? She is like a little stalker, isn't she? Why is that your business? What are you yelling at them about? She's very nosy. Why isn't she, like, screaming and running? Like, there's a vampire that you know wants to eat you, and, like, you're just chilling? She's one brain cell left, and she's going, Edward, Edward, Edward!
Please don't. You helped him.
I mean, Edward says that to you, and, like, you practically have an orgasm. At least the wolves are cute. Another bonus to this movie. Okay, I am going to be filming from this weird angle because my camera died, and I need to charge it while I'm filming, so... Just tell her. Everybody in this movie, like, drags out telling somebody something. They'll be like, you already know. Dude, this movie's so much better than the first, just because Edward's not in it. Every time I see him, I'm just like, go away, I don't want you here again. This is literally just a repeat of the same dream from the first movie, but with werewolves instead of vampires. She's very pretty. She looks actually badass with a scar. This movie is so much more lively without the Cullens, honestly. This one she's gonna try to unalive herself. Such a great message for teen girls. I'm like, why are the Cullens back? I'm not, like, excited to see them whatsoever. Okay, I might start to like Alice now. She looked less nauseous kissing Jacob than she did Edward. Oh my god, this is so pathetic. The moral of this movie is if your significant other in high school ditches you, to kill yourself. Is this actually filmed in Italy? Because that's really pretty. Looks like Corleone. I want to watch The Godfather. Oh, this is making me want to watch The Godfather. Are they all vampires, or did Okay. Why isn't she running towards him? Is she running out? What if she slipped and then he went out? That would have been literally the funniest thing ever. I totally forgot Dakota Fanning was in this. She plays a good bad guy because she's was really good at Squiggy and not Squiggy. Oh my god, what's her name? Squeaky in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Michael Sheen is honestly the best part of this movie. Because she's not like other girls. Good. That was enjoyable to watch. Jane's eye makeup. Killing it. Genuinely the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. They're prancing through their fields, they're frolicking in their... Oh my god. Michael Sheen is awesome.
Go now. Make your say something.
Oh my god. They're taking the tours to Ethan. That's pretty cool. This is the best part of the movie. That's how it ends. Okay, finally it's over. Thank God. Okay, I guess I have to review this crap now. So, where do I start? Obviously, I did not love this movie. It was, you know what? It was kind of entertaining in the so bad that it's actually kind of amusing way. And I felt like the first one was more so bad that it was just boring and I wanted to just fall asleep and die. But this one was more entertaining. The lack of Edward made this so much better. Every time he's on the scene, I just want to fall asleep and I want to call Olivia Benson and I just want to be like, get the hell away from him because he's so creepy and I feel like I'm watching a serial killer documentary and not a little teeny bopper love story. The wolves are so much more entertaining than the Cullens. They're just so much more livelier, and Jacob was honestly an enjoyable character. He was just like a nice little sidekick friend, and then they have to turn him into a creep that falls in love with a baby. And I feel like Jacob would have been a lot better if he was just like a friend and not potential love interest, because obviously she's gonna end up with the stupid vampire. Charlie's still the best, obviously. I do like the Voltaire a lot. Michael Sheen was actually awesome. I enjoyed his character, and also Dakota Fanning's character. What's her name again? Jane. I liked her a lot. I actually enjoyed them. They did a good job with their characters. They were... The villain vampires are so much cooler than the Cullens. Basically when they had the tour group coming in, that was like my favorite part of the movie. I'm like, I want to be like these vampires. Like, they're the vampires I want to learn about, not, oh my gosh, I can't stay away from you, Bella. The whole Romeo and Juliet thing, this is obviously copying Romeo and Juliet with, oh, they're gonna kill themselves if they can't be with each other. It's just so messed up. I said this before earlier, if I leave it in the edit, I hate when people like pick apart the morality of like every piece of fiction. Like people be like, oh, I can't watch Breaking Bad because it's like about drug dealers, and I don't like when people like Darth Vader because he's a villain and it's problematic, blah blah blah. But I feel like with this particular thing, Twilight, it's aimed at teens, like impressionable teenage girls. That's like who it was written for, and telling them, you know, that if their boyfriend breaks up with them, and showing them this perfect love story where the guy is like literally abusive. He's very emotional, like telling her he's gonna kill himself if she leaves him. It's all super creepy, emotional abuse, manipulation. It's really unsettling, and telling them the message that, you know, if your boyfriend breaks up with you or you can't be with the love of your life, you should kill yourself. That is just so messed up to me. I feel like nothing really happened. I mean, like the werewolf stuff happened, but it felt like it was just kind of, I don't know, like there was nothing really plot heightening. It was just all kind of happened. It just all kind of happened. It just wasn't, I don't know. I kind of like Alice. It just aggravates me that Bella is such an idiot. And anytime anybody tries to, you know, tell her how it is or anything like that, that person is always like made to look bad. Like Jessica telling her that, you know, she's like depressed and, you know, she needs help or whatever, and oh no, Jessica's just a bad friend. Or in the first one, how Rosalie hates Bella so much because she's afraid of, you know, something happening or one of them accidentally doing something to her. And that's exactly what happens in this movie. It's just so annoying that Bella is the biggest idiot on the face of the planet, but she can't do anything wrong. She is always Little Miss Perfect, and everything revolves around her. And the whole thing about the Voltaire's powers don't work on her was stupid to me, because the other Cullen's powers work on Bella. So why did they ever explain this later? Because like I know, like for example, like on Lucifer, his powers don't work on Chloe, and there you find out there's a whole reason behind that. But it's like, do we find out why their powers don't work on Bella, or is it just Bella's special? She's just not like other girls. She's just so special. The wolves were actually very cute and look very soft, and I love wolves, and I love Dogman, and I really hope I see Dogman one day, but maybe not. I think that's all I gotta say. Oh, I also enjoyed Italy. I gotta see where they filmed that, and if it actually was Italy. I love the bad vampires. Oh my god, I want them to win. I would love a movie just about the bad vampires. Bringing the tourists to be eaten. Great. Oh my god. That was it for today. I guess I'll have to watch all of them. Ooh, 3 more. I'm not even halfway through. I don't even remember anything that happens in Eclipse. I just remember Victoria's trying to kill them, and then they go like camping in the woods. I don't remember. That's the only thing I remember. Oh, and like Bella keeps trying to like bang Edward the entire time. That's the only thing I remember. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you will like and comment and subscribe and share with all your friends and stuff. And of course, little Jake and I say bye. Where's little Jake? He's so much better than Jacob Black. Jacob Blues over Jacob Black any day.